Dogs are man's best friend, but they've got a lot of love for the ladies too, so no one's getting left out. And of course, they're usually amazing with kids, as long as you pick the right breed. No surprise, they're one of, if not the, most popular pet types in the entire world. And honestly, that tracks. What most people picture when they think of a dog is a good-sized pooch, the kind that could tackle you with excitement, tail wagging, and sloppy affection. But you'd be amazed by how many are tiny. So join us today as we look at the 15 smallest dog breeds in the world. Number 15. Pekingese. The Pekingese might have a quirky name, but it held royal status long before the world got obsessed with pedigree pets. Bred in ancient China, these lion dogs were pampered by emperors who adored their unique, mane-like coats. At just 9 inches tall and weighing around 14 pounds, they're compact but carry themselves like royalty. They aren't the most energetic breed, but they're fiercely affectionate and incredibly loyal to their humans. A proper lap dog? They're happiest lounging by your side, soaking up all your attention. Despite their calm nature, they're not pushovers. They've got a bold streak, and they'll let you know how they feel. They don't need endless walks, just a bit of daily movement to stay balanced. Grooming is a must, though. That royal coat needs care. With the right owner, the Pekingese can be both a companion and a little dignitary in your home, always ready for cuddles, naps, and maybe a little attitude. Number 14. Shih Tzu. The Shih Tzu stands at about 8 to 11 inches tall and weighs anywhere from 9 to 16 pounds. It's a well-known breed, partly because its name sounds ruder than it is, but mostly because of its long, flowing double coat. That coat is beautiful, but demanding. It needs consistent grooming to stay clean and mat-free, though the silver lining is it barely sheds. What makes the Shih Tzu such a household favorite is its temperament. It's affectionate, gentle, and absolutely thrives on companionship. It'll gladly follow you around the house, snuggle up, and nap like royalty on your lap. It's also kid-friendly, making it a solid family dog. Don't expect it to be a jogging buddy. It's content with a couple of short walks or casual play. It's not hyper, just chill. A little stubborn with training, sure, but generally easygoing. It's a relaxed, affectionate dog that loves good people. Number 13. Papon Dog. Let's talk about the Papillon, a descendant of the Toy Spaniels once adored by European nobility. This dog's elegance didn't go unnoticed. It was featured in portraits by renowned painters, a testament to its refined look. Small in size, it stands roughly 11 inches tall, weighing under 10 pounds, and thrives in cozy spaces. It's ideal for apartments, beginner owners, and even families, thanks to its adaptable temperament and intelligence. Papillons are alert and energetic, but not overly vocal, which sets them apart from other tiny breeds. They train quickly and are surprisingly athletic, often excelling in dog sports. That energy needs to go somewhere, though. Regular walks and playtime aren't optional. Attention is also high on their wish list. This breed craves connection. While they'll happily entertain themselves for a bit, they much prefer being part of the action. Number 12. Brussels Griffin. The Brussels Griffin isn't your average dog. It's got a look and vibe all its own. This breed was originally created to chase down street rats in Belgium, and it still has that spark. Standing just 8 inches tall and weighing in at around 12 pounds, it might seem dainty, but this dog's packed with personality. It's expressive, a bit dramatic, and deeply loyal. But let's be honest, it's not for beginners. This breed can be vocal, especially in apartments, and its heightened senses mean it reacts to everything, every sound, every movement. Training requires patience, but once bonded with its human, it sticks like glue. It's affectionate, curious, and always watching. Don't expect it to be mellow. It needs attention, structure, and someone who gets its quirks. If you're looking for a quiet, easygoing dog, look elsewhere. But if you want a hilarious, alert, and totally devoted companion that acts way bigger than it looks, the Brussels Griffin won't disappoint. Number 11. Alaskan Cleai. At first glance, you'd think the Alaskan Cleai was a pocket-sized husky, and you wouldn't be far off. The name Cleai comes from an Inuit term meaning small dog, and that's exactly what it is. With a max height of about 15 inches and weighing around 20 pounds, it's smaller than the Siberian Husky, but shares the same striking appearance. This isn't just a pretty face, though. The Cleai is intelligent, energetic, and full of personality. Unlike Huskies, they're more reserved and make better companions than workers. They're affectionate with family, but cautious with strangers. One thing to note, they're very vocal. This dog won't just bark, it'll howl, whine, and talk back if it's not happy. They're also rare, so getting one could cost a few $1,000s. But if you're after a sharp, loyal, wolf-looking sidekick that fits in your apartment and still runs like a beast, the Cleai is exactly that. Number 10. English Toy Spaniel. Let's get one thing straight. Calling it a toy doesn't mean the English Toy Spaniel is a fluff ball. This breed, maxing out around 11 inches tall and 14 pounds, is built for close companionship, not chaos. It's a lapdog, through and through, happiest when it's attached to its person. It bonds hard, often with just one human. That deep loyalty makes it great for solo owners, but not ideal for households with loud kids or too much activity. On charts measuring kid friendliness, this breed ranks low, so don't say you weren't warned. It does fine in apartments but isn't built for harsh climates or long alone time. Also, yes, it sheds a lot. But if you're the right match, it'll be by your side. Always. It's affectionate, calm, and wants nothing more than to chill with you. If you're looking for a high-energy playmate, skip it. But for quiet companionship, this little spaniel is all in. Number 9. Yorkie Poo. If the first dog was royalty, meet the Yorkie Poo, the designer pup with all the flair and none of the snobbery. A cross between a Yorkshire Terrier and either a toy or miniature poodle, this hybrid was bred for charm, brains, and style. It can grow up to 15 inches at the shoulder and weigh around 14 pounds, making it slightly bigger than others on this list, but no less adorable. It's intelligent, affectionate, and gentle, making it an ideal dog for families, apartment dwellers, or first-time owners. But heads up, this dog comes with a built-in megaphone. It barks a lot, and you'll need to exercise it regularly to avoid full-on zoomy chaos. It loves attention, learns quickly, and fits right into the rhythm of a home with kids or guests. If you're after a sweet-natured pup that can play, snuggle, and hold a conversation, the Yorkie Poo is for you. Number 8. Scottish Terrier. The Scottish Terrier, also known as the Scottie, is iconic in both appearance and personality. Measuring about 10 inches tall and weighing between 18 to 22 pounds, depending on gender, this compact pup brings a lot of presence. Its dense, wiry black coat and confident strut make it hard to miss. While friendly to its people and generally polite with other pets, it's got a serious bark, especially when it sees squirrels, bikes, or anything else that looks even slightly suspicious. It's not necessarily a beginner-friendly dog, though. Scotties can be independent, sometimes stubborn, and may develop health issues if not cared for properly. Early training and regular checkups help. Still, their loyalty runs deep, and they become incredibly bonded with their families. They're brave, clean, and surprisingly calm indoors, which makes them great for both houses and apartments. If you're ready for a dog with strong character, go for it. Number 7. Maltese. The Maltese looks like something out of a dream or a shampoo commercial. At just 10 inches tall and 7 pounds, this breed's silky white coat is a showstopper. But it's more than just a pretty face. Despite the dainty appearance, the Maltese has a bold, spirited personality. It knows how to stand its ground and isn't afraid to let its opinions be heard. That luxurious coat does require maintenance, though. Daily brushing and grooming are necessary to keep it looking fresh, especially since it can easily mat if neglected. Personality-wise, they can be sweet and affectionate, but not every Maltese is thrilled about kids or other pets. That often depends on how it was raised, especially if it's been spoiled into thinking it owns the place. They're also prone to separation anxiety, needing regular attention and human contact. Still, if you're ready to handle the upkeep, the Maltese can be a stylish, snuggly addition to your home. Number 6. Pomeranian. The Pomeranian might only weigh about 7 pounds and reach 12 inches at most, but it carries itself with the confidence of a much larger dog. With its fluffy coat and bright eyes, it easily wins people over until it opens its mouth. These dogs are bold, sharp, and not afraid to start drama with dogs 3 times their size. They're curious and always alert, which means barking is part of the daily package. A level 5 barker, to be exact. Still, they're incredibly loyal to their families and often form strong bonds with their humans. They're quick learners, though a bit stubborn at times. With proper training, they adapt well to homes with older children or smaller living spaces. Grooming is a must. They shed a lot and need regular brushing to keep their coat in shape. If you can manage the energy and the volume, a Pomeranian can be a lovable part of the family. Number 5. Cairn Terrier. Terriers are known for their grit, and this one fits the bill perfectly. It may only reach about 10 inches in height and weigh up to 15 pounds, but don't let size fool you. This is a serious working dog. Agile and determined, it was built for action. Originally bred to dig into rocky terrain, it still thrives on activity. That energy is non-stop. You'll need to match it with walks, games, and mental hurdles, or risk having a furry little rebel on your hands. Cairns bond strongly with their families and are especially good with kids. They're sensitive, eager to please, and tuned in to the household vibe. But heads up, they're not always chill around other pets and can get a little bossy. Early introductions help. Their alertness and independence are strengths, but only if you stay on top of exercise and training. If you live a life full of thrill, this cutie is your best West pal. Number 4. Dachshund. The Dachshund may have short legs and a long body, but don't assume that makes it any less capable. Reaching a height of around 9 inches and weighing anywhere from 8 to 32 pounds, depending on variety, this dog was bred to hunt burrowing animals like rabbits. That purpose gave it tenacity, boldness, and surprising strength for its size. They're loyal, clever, and absolutely love being involved in everything. Coat types vary: smooth, wire-haired, or long-haired, and each version has its own quirks. Wire-haired ones tend to be a little more mischievous, while long-haired dachshunds are laid back and affectionate. Either way, they need consistent training. They're smart, but also strong-willed, so don't expect immediate obedience. Socializing them early helps with confidence and behavior around other pets. They don't need a ton of exercise, but they do like to stay active. With their unique appearance and bold personality, Dachshunds are hard not to love. Just be prepared to meet them halfway. Number 3. Japanese Chin. The Japanese Chin isn't just a lapdog, it's an imperial legacy. Originally beloved in both China and Japan, it gained most of its reputation in the Japanese courts, where its distinct appearance and playful temperament made it a favorite. It's small, about 11 inches tall and roughly 9 pounds, but its presence is anything but minor. This dog is known for its curious climbing habit. It'll find its way onto shelves, sofas, or tables just to survey the room like a little monarch. It's intelligent, refined, and emotionally intuitive, but also independent enough to decide when it wants your attention. While generally polite, it can get bored with repetitive training, preferring to do things its own way. What it does not enjoy is being alone. It thrives around people and doesn't handle long solitude well. Treat it with care, keep it engaged, and you'll have a clever, charming companion who's always one step ahead and likely one step higher. Number 2. Silky Terrier. Back to the terriers, and the Silky Terrier brings both charm and portability. Standing just 10 inches tall and weighing between 8 to 10 pounds, this compact pup is often seen as the perfect travel-sized companion. It's small enough to fit into most carry bags, but energetic enough to keep up on your walks. It's adventurous, loyal, and genuinely enjoys being outside with you. If you're the kind who's always on the move, the Silky's energy will match yours easily. That said, this isn't a dog you can let off leash without a second thought. They bark, they chase, and they wander. It's part of that terrier instinct. Early socialization and basic training are key, especially since they tend to go after anything that piques their interest. But with proper attention and boundaries, the Silky Terrier is a confident, loving companion that'll stick with you through every step. Number 1. Toy Poodle. It's almost poetic that this is our last entry. The toy poodle might be small, but don't get it twisted. It's not some plush novelty. Sure, it needs gentle handling. At a max of 5 pounds and under 10 inches tall, it's fragile. But this isn't a porcelain doll. What stands out instantly is its cloud-like curly coat. Puffy, soft, and honestly, too cute to ignore. Despite the fluff, it barely sheds, which is a win if allergies are a concern. That coat doesn't just make it easy on the eyes, it makes it easy to live with. And they're not just adorable, they're clever. These dogs are quick learners, emotionally intuitive, and surprisingly loyal. While some people label them as pretty boy pets, they're actually thoughtful and socially sharp. They do, however, crave attention. Leave one alone too long and you'll hear about it. If you love your dog, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.